With the help of international agencies like the World Bank Group, roads, bridges and buildings which were scarred by Tomas are slowly being rehabilitated.
This area here was one of numerous slides around the island that affected the infrastructure, the road infrastructure of St. Lucia. And since then, the funding has been made available through the Drvp, which is the Disaster Vulnerability Reduction Program, to rebuild this wall, considering that this road is one of the critical links or part of the secondary road systems of St. Lucia. One of the critical components of the Drvp is to maintain critical linkages between communities, especially in times of disasters. And this road here, like I indicated, is a very critical link between the Mon, Forestier and Bagatelle going into Castries.
The contract for the rehabilitation works in Bagatelle and Forestier was awarded to Fresh Start Construction Company through a competitive bidding process to the tune of $2 million EC. The official contract was signed on November 27th. By December 4th, construction was well underway.
What we're constructing here is actually a reinforced concrete cantilevered retaining wall. First of all, we start with the excavation. We're trying to achieve a suitable bearing strata for that wall. It's been exposed there for a while, so there's a bit of water beneath the soil, but hopefully we should get a proper bearing for that. After which we will blind, followed by reinforcement for the footing, formwork, and we'll be pouring concrete to cast that footing today. The particular type of wall that's been put there will be a 16-inch thick retaining wall. It's been designed specifically for that type of stabilization.
Once fully cast, the forms will be removed, the site will be backfilled and compacted. This will then allow the contractors to lay a surface of asphalt on this repaired land slippage site. Naturally, this undertaking has its own challenges.
Traffic for one. We've been managing the traffic, but everyone's still wants to come through here. People are ignoring the signs. We've run it through the media, we've put up all proper signage, but people still want to come through, but we have to send them back. For health and safety reasons, we can't allow them to pass.
Similarly, a land slippage in Forestier, which had been left unattended for over 10 years, is now simultaneously under construction.
Forestier project is more or less similar to this. So what we're doing there, we're first erecting a reinforced concrete wall, followed by a concrete road on top of there, and it will have concrete drains. That should take care of the water issue that caused the landslide in the first place.
After Hurricane Tomas in 2010, the Genoa Road collapsed. Bagatelle was blocked off and impassable. The landslides between Genoa and Forestier meant that residents of Forestier were marooned for days before the slides were cleared.
So under the Drvp, which is one of the main focus is to build resilience against natural disasters. This project here is critical in the sense that it will maintain the linkages of communities for the movement of goods and services in the event of a disaster.
The Forestier and Bagatelle land stabilization project is expected to be concluded within the next 2 weeks. When completed, these projects would have fulfilled the first component of the Disaster Vulnerability Reduction Project, which is to reduce physical vulnerability and pilot adaptive measures to build resilience to current and future hydrometeorological shocks. Colby DeVoe, HTS News Force.